think it's still up in the air.
What did you want to hear?
I'm not exactly certain what you mean by that necessarily.
What did you want to hear when you attend that speech? What did you want to hear?
I do that anyway.
I'm looking to just make a statement by being here, and I think the protesters are doing the same. And props to them for the ones who are doing it non-violently, but I think that's a very rare thing indeed. So.
Are you surprised? Our legislation.
Berkeley, California. It was once an area known for free speech and civil rights and progressiveness, but is now turned upside down and turned into utter chaos and retardedness. Even more than that, it's actually quite scary. As you just saw, this female Trump supporter with a Make America Great Again hat was giving an interview, and sadly and ironically, she was talking about how the protests were actually being peaceful. And then right after that, she gets sprayed in the face for no reason for giving her, giving a report to the reporter. And basically, what these people have proven is that they don't have an argument, and they use violence to stop free speech. So I don't really know what they're protesting. They're supposed to be protesting Milo Yiannopoulos, if you know who he is. He gets called a conservative, ultra-right, but I mean, to me, he's more just like a libertarian. He's a gay guy, yes, whatever. But he's more of a libertarian than an ultra-conservative. But they're there to stop his free speech. And I don't understand, if they're so progressive, why can't, they can't have anybody have a different opinion than theirs. And to me, I mean, that's the example of bigotry, is that these guys are the bigots. These guys are the fascists. These guys are the communists. Hell, they've even got a communist flag in the crowd. That's not it there, but I saw it earlier. And they're waving communist flags. Do you understand? Do they understand that they could not do this in a communist country? And do they understand that they're only damaging their own school? This is what free speech has turned into? Violence? Violence against people that you disagree with? Because to me, that shows that you've lost the argument. And this is the best thing that could have actually happened for Trump and sanity, if you will. Oh boy. But back to the topic. I mean, what happened to that girl getting pepper sprayed, and I hope they find the gentleman or the person who did it, because that's definitely assault. But there's a huge problem going on college campuses and all over, but specifically on college campuses. I don't know where I was watching it today, but they were talking about how people are getting attacked for supporting Trump, and it's minorities and women that are getting attacked. So I don't understand. Minorities and women support Trump, yet and gay people like Milo, and yet Trump's homophobic, and he hates women, and he hates blah, 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 blah. It's a tired old argument. Open your eyes. The proof's in the pudding. I mean, look at these idiots. They have a sign that says, America was never great. Well, then you can go to Cuba and Venezuela and see what happens when you protest, because you will be squashed. This is ridiculous. But, it's really scary to be a Trump supporter, or just to disagree with these people. As you can see, my channel is called Urban Libertarian, and I live in Los Angeles. And I've talked to people about Trump, and you'd be surprised how much support that. It's not just Trump. When you say you support Trump, it means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. you don't support this. You support law and order, and that doesn't mean that everybody has to be thrown in jail, and you can't be for legalization of weed, or for forfeit. What is that? Forfeits wherever you steal the money. The cops basically steal money from people, But it doesn't mean that you're a racist, because if that's true, I guess I'm a racist somehow, right? And that I've met lots of black racists and gay racists and blah, 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 and non-Christian white male, which is so bad apparently these days. There is a lot of support, and just rest assured, America, these people are a huge minority. These people at the airport blocking traffic, causing people havoc. They're a huge minority, not only in the country, but I mean, even here in California, yes, we have lots of progressives. We have obviously, lots of Democrats. But not everybody feels the way that these people feel. I don't even think they represent their side. This is just some crazy radical fringe. But here's the thing, though, is that yes, you can't say that everybody that is against Trump or Milo is grabbing barriers and throwing them through the window. But there's people in the background that are cheering them on, that do enjoy this. But most of them are just stupid kids. Trans dykes. What the hell? Oh my god. Most of these people are just stupid kids, and hopefully they'll realize that burning down your student union and stopping free speech is actually pretty damn communist and fascist. The exact stuff that they allegedly despise. Anyway, I just had to make this video because I just couldn't take it. I can't take it anymore. I got to speak out against this, and I think a lot of people are waking up. And these protesters, I think even if they didn't become violent, just the fact that they're trying to stop free speech, Milo's free speech, that they claim to be, xenophobic, blah, 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 blah. Let the guy speak. You don't have to agree with it, but that's part of being an American. That's part of being a liberal. That's part of being a progressive. Otherwise, you're a regressive jackhole who goes around and causes problems and is, honestly, I mean, it's basically terrorism, because they're using violence to stop free speech. And, I mean, look at this. They're throwing fire. I don't even know what's Molotov cocktails, fire bombs. It's totally wrong. It needs to be addressed. And then another issue is the cops and the city of Oakland, Berkeley. Why are they letting these people do this? I mean, they were there. That's a huge danger. They could light the damn building on fire. These guys should have lit up these damn kids a lot faster, because it's only going to encourage them to do it more. Now, next thing you know, they'll be doing it at other campuses because people are stupid. Monkey see, monkey do. And here we go. Not only that, I mean, if you had a bunch of terrorists running around, wouldn't you want them stopping? Wouldn't you want them stopped? Somebody's running around blocking somebody's speech? My God, what the hell is going on? All right, that's all for my rant. Let me know what you think. I appreciate it. Start a discussion. Talk about this. I honestly think that this is going to change a lot of minds, and let people, just wake people up to see the deception and how they're being had. Because honestly, really, you want anarchy? You want riots in the streets? Give me a break. It's ridiculous.